Well, how did your career start in Sacramento? What kind of jobs came your way?
Well, I started modeling and doing print work there at Mannequin Manor, and I started working out of Sacramento and out of San Francisco. Did quite a bit of work there also, and it was great. It served as a really good place to get started, and they actually have quite a bit of industry there, and it helped, I think. And I kind of came to LA by mistake. I just happened to come down here, and things started happening. I was in a play there, and I actually performed a Christmas Carol there. Oh. We did a run of that, and I played Tiny Tim. So that was great. It was a lot of fun. I kind of was the preface for doing a live performance for Home Improvement, and I think that kind of helped.
We're doing a lighthearted piece on autographs, people who ask for autographs.
Oh, okay.
When that started, was that a little hard for you? And when adults ask you for autographs, is that...
It's different. I mean, having to think, it's kind of an odd concept. Write your name on this piece of paper. Your name. I mean, it's something you're accustomed to. You probably had your whole life. And so for them to go out there and want you to write it on a piece of paper, I mean, it's just your name. It's no big deal. But it means a lot to some person. It makes them happy. That's fine.
Yeah. What's the most unusual place someone asks you for an autograph?
The location? Oddest place. This is very odd, actually. St. Patrick's Cathedral, actually. I was in there, and, my mom was showing me how to light the candle and that, and, this person comes up, could you sign this, please? I was like, okay, let's go out of here, because I don't want, like, a big old lightning bolt to come down, thank you very much. So let's go out, and I'll sign it, and so we did, and we went back in. It was nice.
Okay, great. Well, turning to this movie, now let's see, you get hit, you get thrown by Injun Joe, you get dumped in water. Did you have any idea?
Fall through a roof?
Yeah. Did you have any idea that the movie was going to be so physical when you signed up?
It's tough to decipher when you're reading a script. You see all this stuff happening, but it really doesn't click until you're there. And the director goes, "Okay, now we're choreographing this thing," and he goes, "Okay, now this is going to happen here, and Injun Joe's going to push you here, and that sort of thing." And you go, "Wow, it was a very physically oriented film, but I like that. It adds a sense of adventure during the shoot, and it's fun. It's definitely a physical film, though."
Now, when you're covered with mud, you and your partner are covered with mud, who was that harder on, you or your makeup artist?
I think it was harder on us because generally we were in northern Alabama for 3 months, and this film was shot entirely on location. I think, it was all real. And generally there, it was pretty humid, but that happened to be an overcast day, and we were head to toe in mud. And so Brad and I, every time a cool breeze came up, it was quite cold having this real mud packed on you and spending like 2 days in it and just having every breeze go by, it was cold. But, hey, not everybody can say they were covered from head to toe in mud, for a couple days, which is something cool.
Well, speaking about Alabama, I know you're shooting in a small town. How did the townspeople react to having a film crew there, and how many people recognized you?
They were excited, actually. I think it was good for the area also. Northern Alabama doesn't get many film shooting there, and this was good. The people were very behind this film, and it was nice. They were very excited about it. The townspeople would come by, and we actually incorporated a lot of them into the film. And it's funny, I got to see the film the other day, and seeing kids that I remembered. I remember this guy, and having them in scenes, and it was fun for them. And they, we'd have people from all over come and watch us shoot, and they were very behind the film, which helped. And the people of Mooresville, which is the town we shot in, a great, quaint town, were very happy, and they were very nice. I mean, that's the thing, to let us come in with our big trucks and all of this equipment and kind of take over their town. It was nice.
Well, working with Brad, I know he's had some tough times in his life early on. Were you too worried about whether you'd bond for the movie?
I think when you're working with a person for 3 months that closely and under those intense conditions, you're going to bond with the person. And luckily, Brad and I found very common ground and were, found a friendship formed, I think, quite readily and very soon after we started filming. And I think that helped. When you're working that closely with that person for 3 months, you need to have a friendship and of course, Tom and Huck were great friends, and that's what this film is about. It's about friendship and loyalty, and deals a lot with moral issues. So I think it definitely helped, and Brad and I became great friends, and I think he's great in this film also.